It's your girl Kia. It's been a minute, but I got a really important PSA I want to make for a lot of my followers who watch my videos. This has nothing to do with anything current events, so you can probably just skip over this one. It's a story time about the dance scene in Orlando. So you can just skip past this video. Doesn't matter to you, and I'm okay with that. So last night, for those of you who don't know, who probably don't care, but I'm a bachata and salsa dancer in Orlando, Florida. It's something I love to do. I've been doing it for 5 years. It's something that I really, really enjoy. It is a semi-passion of mine. I belong to a team called Fade, Fusion Arts Dance Expressions, but we call ourselves Fade. Shout out to Fade. And they had a social last night. And for everybody who doesn't know what a social is, it's basically a dance that's only bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, and salsa. So that's what the events are. So I went out last night, and you know, I've been doing this a long time, and I love my team, and I love the dance scene, and it's always a really fun, relaxing place to be. But last night, a motherfucker crossed me, and I want all instructors or anybody who's dancing who hears this, you have got the first class you make people take for salsa and bachata. It does not need to be the steps, the go side to side, go back and forth. No. Nah, the first lesson needs to be dance etiquette. Because motherfuckers out here acting like they don't understand how this shit goes. So last night I go to dance with someone, and he's someone who is on my team. He is a nice guy. He is a horrible dancer because he went to schools where instead of teaching you proper footwork, they taught you how to look cool on the dance floor. Which you don't look cool on the dance floor if your footwork is bad. You look like a dummy. You look awful. But anyway, I dance with him because one key thing about Fade is if someone asks you to dance, we dance with everybody. If someone is sitting there, our coaches want us to go out and ask people to dance so they have a good time at the social. That's the entire point of going, is to have fun and practice. So I dance with this guy. He's dancing. He's completely offbeat. It's a horrible dance, but I'm still going with him because, again, he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to do whatever. He thinks he's fucking Fred Astaire or Cheyenne or something, and he's just awful. So he tries to dip me. And ladies, we all know you really shouldn't go into a dip. If you don't feel comfortable, you should stop it. But he's a bigger guy, so I felt like, okay, even if his footwork is bad, the dip will at least go well. It didn't go well. He almost dropped me. So I stand up and I smile because, again, this is always me, and I grab both of his shoulders and say, are you okay? Are you good? You know, he looks me in my face and says, you are too big and you are too tall. I go, what did you just say? He's like, oh, you're just too big to dip with. I immediately walked away from this dude and gave him the finger. You do not say that to anybody, especially a female. It is rude as hell to tell somebody they are too big to dance with or dip. And for those of y'all who are real dancers, that has nothing to do with a good dance. A person could be the size of a dump truck and be light on their feet, beautiful dancer, the whole thing. I am 6 feet tall. And I love being tall. But in the dance scene, a lot of people are shorter than me, but it's never been a problem getting dip. My coach, shout out to Jorge, has taught me how to properly do it for my own safety, has taught my team how to properly do it so they can dip anybody. I don't care if the woman is about to be on the next episode of My 600-Pound Life. My guys on my team know how to dip. It's proper technique. So for him to say that, it made me so infuriated. Like, it's just rude. It's nasty. It has nothing to, like I keep saying, it has nothing to do with size. It has to do with your footwork. If your footwork is off while you're dancing, it's going to throw the dip off. It's going to make you look wobbly, and you're not going to be able to get back in step. And that's why, guys, before you try to do stuff that you don't know how to do, learn the proper footwork, learn the proper technique, and you won't have any issues with dancing with girls who are taller or bigger. And even if you don't know, don't say shit like that. Don't say a girl is big. Don't say a girl is anything. You just dance and do the best you can to make the dance look good. That's all you're supposed to do. You know, and I put this out on Facebook, so I'm saying it again here because it just needs to be said. It's dance etiquette. Hygiene is a main part of dance etiquette, but so is realizing what you're capable of and keeping your fucking nasty comments to yourself. I don't care if I was big. And that's what he was thinking. Keep that shit in your head. Don't say it out loud to anybody. I just don't understand why a lot of these dance studios, and not my team, and maybe a couple other ones, aren't teaching guys how to act when they're dancing with a female. It's just, it blows me away. And it takes a lot for my feelings to get hurt because I've been doing this a long time, but that really hurt my feelings. And I put something on Facebook. I went off a little bit, but it was well deserved. Like, just keep your thoughts to yourself if you have something nasty to say, or even better, learn the proper footwork, and then dips won't be a problem for you. So that's my little spiel. That's my story time. You know, shout out to everybody who is dancing in the dance scene, who knows how to be a good lead, who has learned the proper footwork, because it's really important. And if you are interested in learning how to bachata or salsa, you know, hit me up. My team Fade has classes on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, and they have a beginner's class on Thursdays. It's a great thing to do for those of you in Orlando who don't know what the fuck they're doing, or if you want to clean up some crap from another school. I'm not gonna call out no school's names, but y'all know who y'all are, teaching people styling before you teach them footwork.